It is day 19 of a day in the life of a world changer. And I can't believe that a week from tomorrow is, first of all, that it's Christmas. And second of all, that will bring to an end this series of vlogs. And I'm always amazed at how fast life goes by. And when you're doing things that you love and you're grappling with hard issues and you're focused and you're making things happen, the clock just keeps ticking and time goes by. And it only impresses upon me how important every day is. And I have to tell you, I waste time every day. I don't make the most of every day. I try, it's in my mind 90% plus of the time, but it's just really hard to execute on that. But I appreciate this journey through this little series of vlogs to be able to focus in more on that, making the most of every day. But I want to tell you, I was talking with a very close friend of mine this week, and we were discussing childhoods and growing up and some of the challenges that we faced. And she was telling me about some horribly tragic events in her life at a young age. And then she told me what she did in the wake of those terrible things. And she was talking about them almost like it was kind of routine, and it was just, really matter-of-factly. Like, well, of course I did this, and of course I did that. And I stopped her when she said one thing to me. She said, "It never occurred to me that I couldn't do this." And then she went on to say something else. I said, "Can you stop for a second? Did you hear what you just said? It never occurred to you that you couldn't do this." I'm still blown away by that. That innocent and almost childlike recognition that no one had told her that she couldn't. No one had used the word can't, most especially her, in her mind and her heart, that, well, you can't do that. You cannot recover from this tragedy. And yet, and because she didn't hear that, and because of the type of person that she is, she moved forward and she did some extraordinary things to recover from a very traumatizing time in her life. And it occurred to me that I let the word can't and other people's views into my life way, way too much. And if I could just try every day to remember that whether I can do something or not truly is up to me. Yes, I probably can't fly the moon on my own right now. I get it. I'm not going to be an idiot about it. But this Balls for Borno project, for example, to raise $15,000, which quite frankly is not that much money. It feels like a ton to me at the moment, but it's really not. But to be able to go and bless the lives of thousands of refugees in Nigeria by taking over a bunch of soccer balls and showing them that someone from the West gives a rip about them, the impact of that would be phenomenal. And yet I find myself maybe almost daily like, well, I don't know if I can do that, and doubting myself. So because of what this friend shared with me, I'm going to recalibrate my view on this and a bunch of other things, by the way, and just take the word can't out of my vernacular and try hard, because it's hard to undo things that you've been thinking maybe and that have been creeping into my psyche, and just have this idea that, well, it never occurred to me that I couldn't do that. Like, duh, of course I'm going to do that. And that's the kind of motivation, that's the kind of inspiration that is truly powerful. And each one of you listening to me right now and watching this, you have things in your life that you know you've told yourself you cannot do. And yet there's people around you that are doing those things. Are they any better than you? Are they any more capable than you? My guess is that they're not. Go show yourself that they're not and that you can accomplish great things.